The outgoing British Deputy Commissioner to Kenya, Susie Kitchens, has played a pivotal role in Kenya, particularly when it comes to science, technology and innovation. Her last 3 years in Kenya have seen the culmination of various partnerships between Kenya and the United Kingdom. Anita Nkonge spoke to her before she left the country and talked about this project.
Outgoing British Deputy High Commissioner and Permanent Representative to the United Nations Environment Programme, Susie Kitchens, has for the past 6 years made East Africa her home, first in Tanzania and most recently, Kenya.
I absolutely love Kenya. I've had a fantastic 3 years here. I've seen just a fraction of the country and I wish there was more time, more days in the week, more holidays that I could take to go and see more of it. But I feel a real positivity. I think the hustle culture here is something that is really special.
Kenya and the United Kingdom signed a strategic partnership earlier this year that sought to pave the way for a new relationship that will focus on collective expertise, resources and leadership in various aspects.
We've got 5 pillars within the strategic partnership. So a big focus on mutual prosperity, that's about job creation, quality jobs and a good business environment. Then there's a bit around sustainable development. Then there's a focus on climate change, and the UK will be hosting the next COP meeting, Conference of the Parties around climate change, which has been postponed from this year because of coronavirus, but will take place next year. And we see Kenya as an absolutely pivotal partner in the region on tackling climate change.
Another pillar is science and technology, something that Susie is passionate about, particularly now with the coronavirus pandemic.
And there are first-class scientists in Kenya working on this in collaboration with some of the British institutions who are very active on trying to find vaccines, for example.
Corruption has tainted this and previous governments even before Susie's tenure, an aspect of Kenya that she says is manifold.
Corruption is the one thing about Kenya that makes me feel really sad, actually, and it is a very complex issue to address. It is something that we talk about government to government a lot, and for us a focus has been on supporting Kenya's institutions. We have various bits of the UK government who are working with their counterparts in Kenya on elements of that. So the National Crime Agency, for example, does a lot of mentoring with their counterparts here in Kenya.
Apart from bilateral relations, Susie leaves with a bit of Swahili, a taste of Kenya's traditional food, and some memorable experiences of Kenya. Some just a few days ago.
I went to the Mara, we saw the wildebeest migrating, we saw hyenas and wild dogs, I mean, everything that you would hope, and fabulous sunsets and just huge expanses of the Mara. However, I got a puncture on the way there, so the less happy memories will be muddy tyres, not really knowing what to do, the jack being buried under 15 sleeping bags and all our tenting equipment. I mean, travelling to Mars a bit to go and see life in northeastern, over to Kisumu, seeing the hyacinth in the lake there, but also learning about incredible science going on into keeping the lake healthy and productive, speaking at Pwani Innovation Week in Mombasa, going running in Eldoret. I'm a keen runner, and you know, it was just around the time that Eliud Kipchoge was doing a race in London, so there was a huge amount of interest in that.
Anita Nkonge, NTV.
Lots of different bits of Kenya in my time here.
Quite some good insights there from Anita Nkonge speaking on matters diplomacy between Kenya and the United Kingdom.